Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I have a new video come out. And for anybody that's here, go ahead and hit the like button right now. If you end up not liking the video or not resonating with it, go ahead and you can always unlike the video. Go ahead and do that now before you forget. I'm doing a message for Divine Masculine. I just did a Divine Feminine reading, and I had to do it a couple of times, actually. This is like the third time that I'm trying to do this video, and at some point in the middle, it just kind of stops. And I feel like that's part of the message there, too. It's part of the message. I do have my music on right now, and I had to put on the Elton John radio station with other music. It's just similar to Elton John. And the one that's on right now is The Day the Music Died. And it feels like there's this opening and closing, this in and out. The frequency of the music shines and then it stops. And then it shines, like heart open, heart closed, heart open, heart closed. 5D, 3D, 5D, 3D. Trying to figure out the combination of the two. But right now, it feels like he's in a place of trying to figure out, how did I get here right now? How did I get to this place right now? The day the music died. Started singing Bye Bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. It's almost like he's really come to the verge, come to the edge of the cliff. And it's almost like the Fool card. Wanting to take a chance, and wanting to make a change, or wanting something to change. It's like he's been resisting change for a little while. But can I get a card for the Divine Masculine, please? Speaking through the music right now, but so this card was in reverse when it came out, Go the Distance. It's number 47 or number 11. It breaks down to the number 11 card. And it's like he can't get, again, it's like that stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. He can't get any kind of momentum going and flow and just keeping it going. The day the music, I saw Satan dancing with delight the day the music died. He's singing Bye Bye Miss American Pie. It's like he's wrestling with some kind of in and out, like heart opening, heart closing, heart opening, heart closing. And he's trying to figure out where does the pain come from? What is the source of this? Why do I always close my heart down? Why do I suppress my feelings? Why is it so hard for me to be emotionally available? Why is it so hard for me to express myself or to be comfortable with feelings? Or why is it so hard for me to express myself? I get to a point and the momentum, but it always stops. There's always something that stops it. Like this Go the Distance is all about that kind of momentum and having it be sustainable and stuff like that. But there's a block to that for him right now. But it does feel like he's kind of aware of it and is trying to figure out and get guidance. It's the number 11 there. I'm seeing like asking the universe, like, why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? It's like he's seen a pattern too. It feels to me like he's saying, why does this keep happening? This person said that to me. Oh, and this person said that to me too. And that person said that to me too. It's got to be a pattern inside of me. I'm the common denominator here. So wait, so where is that in me? They're saying that I'm cold or I shut down or the day the music died. So he's trying to figure out, why do I do that? Why do I shut down? We've got this Thinker card, but it's in reverse. That's the number 44 card, which is really amazing. It's such a powerful number. And I'm hearing Atlantis too, that it's the sacred healing number of Atlantis. It's in reverse though. Also, this really beautiful fairy on here. There's a lot of fairy energy that was present this weekend. Saying this will be the day that I die. It's almost like his overthinking brain. There's a block to like being able to figure it out. He can't figure it out. He just can't figure it out. Just can't figure it out because he's so used to figuring it out. Why am I emotionally unavailable? Let me try to figure it out and think it out. Because the emotions aren't there. You're not supposed to think it out. You're supposed to feel it out. You have to feel it. But it's like he has this block to feeling. I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. He's like really trying to figure out what that pattern is inside of him. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. It's almost like this kind of, the realization of this hit him out of nowhere. And he's trying to figure out where the emotions are inside of him. Why she had to go, I don't know. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. That's kind of like this energy right here. Like in the moment, it felt like he, was expressing himself or saying what was on his mind, but at what cost? I feel like it's like it cost him connections. It cost him a soulmate connection or something like that. And I said something wrong. It's like he can't figure out what he did wrong because he's so up in his head and it was on his mind. And so he said it, but it's like this is a very cold kind of energy. Broken wings that used to fly. But at what cost, Why is it that he always goes up into his mind? Why is it that he tries to escape his feelings? I think part of it is he knows that those connections before, it's like he just wasn't feeling it. Not just that he's emotionally unavailable or unable to feel certain things. He's used to suppressing certain things. But it's like he knew that those connections before didn't stir his soul. They reflected, his disconnect, but it's like he has this idea of what it should look like or what it should look like or what it should feel like. And those relationships or those people, it didn't feel that way though, what he thought that it would feel like. And part of that is because there was something missing in the connections there. But part of that is the fact that he isn't able to connect. He thinks that someone else is supposed to make him happy or like you get happiness from a relationship or something like that. It's that old way of thinking. And so it's twofold. It's the fact that he isn't in his heart enough and isn't able to access some of his emotions. But also that he hasn't gotten to the right person who he can feel safe with because of those old patterns. It's not anybody else's job to make him feel safe, but the chemistry and alchemy between the right person, the person who is the one who breaks that pattern. It's not their responsibility to break the pattern, it's his, but he's only just now realizing that there's a pattern. Before it's like the responsibility of his happiness or the emotion was always on the other person. It was always the other person's responsibility to do the emotional work. Like that's the old thought process for him. And he's only just now realizing that it's his job to do the emotional work and really dig into and be emotionally available no matter where he is, even if that's sad, even if that, like, to really share himself. He's only just now realizing that he's had trouble doing that, even though people have told him that before. He definitely, I feel like, rejected some kind of soulmate connection. It's the mother wound. Surprise, surprise. I just don't know that he knows that. It's like this dependency, this codependency, where his mother was always very doting or always taking care of him and never, she was always doing the emotional work, or she was super, super emotional all the time, or she wasn't very emotional at all, that she was very doting on him, but it was all very surface a lot of the time, and making sure that he was always happy, and making sure he always had things just right and just so. Taking care of him. He may even still live with his mother at this point, and if, where beyond the point where, you would normally think that someone would live with their parents, but he's doing it also because it's so much easier to have her take care of things, and it's that kind of relationship. But she didn't teach him about deep, intimate connection. Is always very surface. Oh, I love this song. This is Silver Spring by Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac. And did you say she was pretty? And did you say that she loved you? Baby, I don't want to know. It feels to me like there is this regret that he has for the one that got away. For the one that got away. I began not to love you. Turn around, see me running. I'll say I loved you years ago. Tell myself you never loved me. No. So it really feels like, yeah, there's this remorse. There's this idea that she got the one that got away because he wasn't able to access his emotions. And can you tell me, was it worth it? Really, I don't want to know. It's like he doesn't want to go back to it. He doesn't want to go back to it, but he keeps going back to it. He keeps going back to that. There was this stirring inside of him. There was this stirring that happened. And time casts its spell on you. But you won't forget me. Go over and look at these lyrics if this resonates with you. And now I could have loved you, but you wouldn't let me. Yes, there's definitely this remorse about shutting someone out, the one that got away. There's definitely some kind of karmic balancing that's happening here too. It was meant to show him the mother wound in the way that it's kind of a very shallow connection, but it's like his mother never let him experience any kind of pain. She was always doing stuff for him. She was always taking care of stuff for him, and it's like he didn't learn lessons he needed to the hard way. But he also wasn't forced to feel the tough emotions. And so when he gets into a relationship, he feels really heavy, tough emotions. He doesn't know how to deal with them. He doesn't know how to handle them. But he's really, I really do feel like he's coming into a place of awareness and realizing that, and looking at his own patterns, and digging into his heart and knowing that there's a reason why I can't forget this person, or there's a reason why, this could be someone from the past, or it could be like a soulmate connection that he's just always dreamed of or wanted to feel. It's like he's haunted by the true love or deep love, and for some of you it could be that this is like a lost love. But there's a lot of thinking going on here, okay? It's a very contemplative place, very like can't get away from the sound of the woman that haunts you. He can't get away from it. This could be someone that he knew years ago. It could be just like this soulmate energy that keeps calling to him and calling to him and calling to him, but he always shuts it down. And but it could be like this is someone from his past he's never forgotten. It could be too that he's married right now. This Justice card could be that a contract that he's married. But there's this longing inside of him to figure out why he can't forget this person from the past. Okay? All right, I just cut the deck, and there's this Page of Pentacles here, like this wanting to renew something, wanting to make an offer, wanting to be that energy again, wanting to start new. I do feel like he's wanting to start anew again. But doing that, oh yeah, Ten of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So in order to do that, something has to end. Something has to end. And so he's kind of stuck in the middle right now. He doesn't want to repeat old patterns. He doesn't want to hurt. He continuously hurt people by being emotionally unavailable. He doesn't want to do that anymore. But it's like he's hurting himself by abandoning himself. So it's like he's kind of on the fence right now because he doesn't want to do that again. At what cost do I speak my truth? But this energy here, this Justice, is now about speaking your truth, understanding your truth, but understanding it from a place of your heart, too, not just from your mind. He's worried, though, that speaking his truth is just going to be a repeat of that pattern, and he's going to hurt the person that he's with if he's with somebody right now. That he's going to hurt them, and he's repeating that pattern, and it is just this pipe dream. It's like, is it this pipe dream? I need to be thoughtful, though. I need to be responsible. I need to be a man. I need to be real. I need to be a realist. It's like this balance between being a realist and dreaming and imagining the most beautiful relationship you've ever had, blah, blah, blah. Does that really exist? Does that really exist? And he's hurt people before by being closed off to that and not being emotionally available and just saying that kind of stuff doesn't exist. This is kind of like, it's more like this relationship is like a business arrangement or whatever. But there's something else. There's some kind of spark inside of him that is looking at his patterns and realizing that there's something else under the surface. He has not been truthful about the energy that's in his heart. Yeah, Knight of Cups. When he figures it out, there's definitely going to be some kind of offer. In a way that he's never experienced before. Look at this blue. This is definitely some kind of earth sign too. It's very greens and browns and grays and stuff like that. Like very earthy, very logical, very linear, very 3D. And this blue is like so saturated and so beautiful and so emotional and so feeling. It's like there's this, he can't even hold himself back anymore from expressing his truth once he, gets to the heart of this pattern inside of him. Once he sees, once he realizes the day the music died. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. He's getting there. You're getting there. You're getting there. There's some kind of realization. You know, whether if he's not in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, and this isn't about wanting to get out of a relationship, it could be about getting out of some sort of situation, whether that's in your family life, or that is like moving out of a place, or moving to a new location, or moving to a new job, or something like that. He's freeing himself too. You can see this Queen of Pentacles is facing backwards. This Page of Pentacles is facing forwards. This mother wound, this mother energy keeps him facing backwards. And it feels comfortable. It feels safe. He's safe not to feel deeper emotions or to be able to express them. But he knows that this is the energy moving forward. He's making some kind of offer. It's like he's creating this ending. He's making a shift and creating an ending. Okay. All right, guys. If you want more information or a private reading or whatever, all of my information is down in the box below. Love you guys. 21:21 on my recording as I end this. Love you.